Hi, hi, hi! Hi guys, I'm Rachel Anita and this is
Lapsy.
You guys, you know her. Mulisema arudi. By force, by fire. The chemistry was working, everything is working. And kama kawaida, welcome to the Rare View podcast. Asanteni sana for being here, for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing, for liking, for watching, for engaging in our conversations. I am so glad to have you guys here. So clearly, you guys could tell us guys we are bestie, bestie.
Bestie, bestie.
Say it with me.
But without chubui.
Really? Really? You can't take her anywhere. So literally, can't take her anywhere.
You cannot shame the shameless.
You cannot shame the shameless.
Yes.
So she needs no introduction. Our corporate buddy, aka Lapsy, is back. Salimia wananchi.
Hi guys, I hope you have liked, subscribed. Unawachaje video ya wenyewe
Sure.
bila subscription.
How dare you?
Hata wewe, how do you feel in your heart?
How dare you?
How do you feel in your heart?
How do you feel?
Please subscribe.
Hapo chini tu.
Yes.
Yes. So today we want to talk about friendships and how it has in our age right now, how it goes from just being children having fun to adults navigating adulthood. Can you believe tulipatana 2009?
Hujachoka? Tulikuwa na miaka ngapi jamani? We were children jamani. Tulikuwa children.
We were toddlers.
We were toddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I used to have this I had this theory when I was in high school. Every time I would study biology without you, I would fail for some reason. So every time tukirevise biology, nikirevise peke yangu, sipiti biology.
Your life. Without me, guys. Without me.
Yeah. And
Lapsy.
see, you became a biologist. See God.
You guys. Every day, remember nilifanya entomology and parasitology. I just tell myself, I can do anything. Through Christ.
Through Christ who strengthens me.
So today we just wanted to talk about how friendships evolve, how friendships, you know, us now, we are heading to our 30s. Sitaki kusema miaka imekuwa mingi, but we've seen a lot growing up. We are not the same kids who are in Form 1, we are not the same kids in campus.
Yeah, even
now
the conversations,
they're so different.
They change, yeah.
So we want to share with you guys how things are. My first point is, do friends define you? Do you feel like the people around you actually curate who you are as a person?
I feel like they do because normally you're shaped by the people around you, or by the...
Why I have this look? Because I'm like, what does that say about me? And I'm like...
You're shaped by the people around you because you start wanting the same things for your you start wanting the same things, you start like moving towards the same things, and that's why you'll realize, like, as we grow up, you find that like you're more drawn to the people or to the friends who you share the same values, and even the more time you spend together, the more your values align even more. Then you start like leaning towards the same things, you start leaning towards the same values, the same and all that.
Life, basically. That is true. I feel like you're saying you're an average of the 5 people you spend time with. It's actually really true. Because I feel sikuizi I talk like you talk like me.
The joke.
Like, hi bo. We say like literally the same thing. Like I'm sure when our husbands in, they're like, what have we done?
What is wrong?
What is going on? These two are just, you know, and it's okay. Like that shows we are comfortable around each other. We have become almost one.
I remember there's someone I used to be friends with someone in uni, and we used to be like really close. We used to work together all the time. Then another lady came and said, hey, where is your conjoined twin? And I was just like... Conjoined twins.
Yeah, that's true.
Conjoined twins.
Yeah. And right now in life, what matters to you and what does not in life? In friendship, what do you feel matters? Sai. Now that we are adults, tulimeachia Gen Z, the floor, the platform, now as adults.
I feel like in friendship, the most important thing or what matters the most is just, I think, understanding. Because like we're in different seasons. Like nikama, the older we grow, the more the seasons change. So understanding like matters a lot. If you have a friend who I'm calling you, like you call them or they call you and you don't pick and they get mad at you. As in,
come on, at this age.
No, like we are going through a lot of things, and I understand that, especially like as adults, there's sometimes that you don't want to share like now. So I think for me, so unanyamaza, you don't want to share, and then someone might get mad at you or get angry at you, and it's very important for you to understand that it's their story to tell, and maybe they are not ready to share in that particular season. So I think for me, what matters the most to me is understanding and respect. I think I'd say those two things. How about you?
For me, I would say your peer understanding, giving each other grace, and honesty. I feel like we are at the age that no one can beat you. Like no one can beat you. Why are you lying?
Why are you lying?
Why are you lying? Bro, why are you lying? I was here, then I moved. Like, kuna just petty lies that I feel like we're beyond that point. It's okay to say, like, for instance, what can I say? I have an event, you can't come. Imagine I won't kill you if you say you can't make it or you can't. It's okay. We are adults. We are parents. We are aunties, and we are literally in that stage in life, and it's okay. It's okay.
And I think that part of, do your friends define you? The questions the question you asked. I feel like my friendship with you and maybe certain close friends has even made me be able to say no, because I think I was the type of person who really struggled to say no.
You would
so like being, you're like, so like being around people who have certain values and who like can stand up for themselves. You're also like, imagine hakuna mtu atanichapa nikisema no, and no in itself it's enough.
A complete sentence. You don't have to explain it. This brings me to communication in adult friendships. As we said, I don't mind. Actually, they are friends. I can assure you, this is a guy who's my friend. You know him, Ed. Like, we would go a year. I kid you not.
We've
not talked. Like, to scare kwa simu. It's like not a day has passed, and we are not taking that to heart, because this is a guy who has a child. I have a child. He has a family. He has his own things, and it's okay. Like, once you understand that in adult friendship, it makes things much more easier. And someone also said communication is one thing, comprehension is another. You can shout all you want.
That's so important. That's so. Hey, we unakwanga na wisdom. Wisdom.
Communication is one thing. Comprehension is imagine it coming for hata liba kwa mtu.
Kuna mtu alimpe. But that's actually important. Comprehension is another.
It's another, because someone can tell you I'm busy, you can take it like they don't have time for me, or they nini. Like, people are going through
understanding.
Yes, it's a lot, and less judgment, because tuko in that age too. Like, kuna wenye wamejielewa, kuna wenye hawajajielewa. I'm not I feel like that might have come. Okay, people are at different stages in life. We just have to accept people as they are. I can't expect you to be like me. Okay, although we are. But you get what I mean.
I get what you mean. Like, let me give an example for less judgment. There's some friends of yours who you can always like storm into their houses unannounced. Okay, for example, me, I can storm into her house and announce without announcing myself. But there are some friends who, like, I know I cannot storm into their houses, and I know if I storm into their house or if I just go unannounced, they may feel some type of way, and I will not judge them for feeling some type of way. And understanding means me telling them beforehand, hey, I would like to pass by, can I pass by? And then also being okay with them saying no, you cannot pass by.
I agree. Me, I'm that friend with most of my friends. Like, whether it takes a lot for someone to get to your stage, you can just come into my life. I mean, my house anytime. I don't like, because I'm also a bit messy. Then you come. It takes a lot of vulnerability to let someone see your house.
I also honestly don't mind. Like, you don't need an appointment to come into my house.
With everyone.
Well,
it's not with everyone, imagine. It's not with everyone.
But I feel like with most of my friends, I really wouldn't mind. I really wouldn't mind.
Now, this next point, it's very, I don't know if you remember this day, these friends who stand in the gap for you. I remember there's a time I was going through something really harsh. Do you know, you told me I'll stand in the gap for you, I will pray for you. Oh, I told you that, did. Oh, is it time for tissues already? Yeah, me too. So like that time, I was mom was undergoing treatment. I don't even like, it was just a lot at the same time. Then I couldn't pray. I think I told you it has become very difficult for me to pray.
Yeah.
You just hugged me and told me I will stand in the gap for you. I will pray for you. And guys, mimi najua hapa tuko sisi ni mabadi and everything, but we still have faith. And it helps to have friends who pray over your life.
Exactly.
Friends who speak
life
in over you. People who bless you. People who are always out there. Like anandea to God, and I know my friend is like this, but God bless to just protect us. Like it goes a long way. Because some of us, we cannot do that at that moment. Yeah,
and sometimes it's not like it's that season you're in.
Yes.
Like you're in a very difficult season and you're not able to pray. So I feel like it's also important to have people who can stand in the gap for you.
That's true.
Yani, just be your strength when you're weak.
Yeah. So remember that as you're selecting your friends or as you're having friends, have friends who can cover you. Not just let me say not just in prayers, but friends who can cover you. Hata kama ushatembea na beshte yako, you meet people in town. One is looking good, the other is looking like what is that?
Yeah, like you need to look like mwangalia mtengeneze mwambie babe nini yako inaonekana.
Like friends who cover for you in some, that is what example I can give that is so relatable. Like you can be missing in something, but your friend, tuseme at a job, okay, but msitumie. Mnajua unafika job at X time, but now you have not reached. Your friend will cover for you. She'll stand in that gap.
They'll be like, they have gone to the washroom.
They'll be back.
Yeah, they'll be back.
Such things. We need those types of friends in our lives. Again, with friendship, do we have to agree on everything?
No, we don't have to agree on everything. And I feel like one thing I love about our friendship is that we may not agree on everything, but we respect each other's decisions, but we will always share opinions.
We'll be like, anywho.
Well, I think, but do you, boo? Yeah, no judgments over here, but ikikuramba, you have a shoulder to lean on.
But
but do you?
I agree. So when you give that space to someone, I always say, no two people are the same. Hakuna, hata mkwe twins, there are just things you'll differ, unless you're not honest with each other. You can't be just a yes machine. So it's very important to respect each other's opinion. Like, what do we differ on though?
I don't think most of the things we differ on are like very minor, because I feel like for you to even be that, like have that level of friendship, you have to agree on a majority of things. Like the things we differ on are maybe just small things, like maybe you would have a different opinion, I would have a different opinion, which is, I think, is okay and it's normal. It's normal because hata watu wamezaliwa from the same family differ. So
I agree. And tell Ebu, we've reached that point in life where we have to schedule everything. Everything.
We've been scheduling a spa dates for the last 2 weeks.
Are you free next week?
Don't worry. Tutaenda. We'll go.
We need to go.
We'll go. No problem.
No, we always say we need to go. And we never go.
No, but I think we also compensate with spending time together. So, like utapata, we'll spend time together. And but then I feel like also at this age, honestly, let's just be honest. We prefer staying at home. Just say the truth. You prefer staying at home.
I do.
It's true.
I do. But I usually get so...
Afadhali tuende tukae nyumbani, tununue wings, tukae hapa, to watch TV.
Yes. Like I get so like right now I don't think naeza enda like dinner like 9 p.m. I'm like, why are we going at 9 p.m.?
And then for me it's also seasons. Seasons.
Anyway, so kama nyinyi ni kama sisi, we also have a larger friend group. Our friends, hi Prex, hi Winnie, hi Ruth. So
hi Ruth na Winnie, I think hatuja mention hapa.
Sana, so we have
with the wisdom.
Thank you. You find tuko kwa group we need to have a lunch. You guys we have to plan like 3 months earlier. And no one takes it to heart. Na ita hiyo ikifika 3 months, bado mtu anasema, guys,
kuna kitu
imefanyika. And you don't have to take it like to heart. I think this is one of the things that have made this friendship last for this long,
for all these years. And it's a group, a girl group friend, like a girl friend group. Ni God. Which tells us that as we grow older, we value quality, healthy friendships over the quantity of friends. That's true.
I can count on my hand the people I trust. Okay, hao watano. Of course, like it's on both hands. Wacha nisianze ku exclude watu the people I trust.
Yeah.
But okay, compare with when I was like in university, I had, you know, I was like such a okay, let me not say hapa nilikuwa popular alafu watu hapa hata watambui ni mimi nani. Let me just say I was such a social being.
Yeah.
I had so many friends. Do you feel like as life has gone on umeanza kufilter watu mpaka,
and then sometimes hata sio umefilter ni too social, inaitwangaje, natural selection.
Yeah, ina
happen.
You just
yeah.
about
because even
people.
if you think about it, like we were a bigger group of sorts, and like hakuna mtu alikosana, hakuna mtu alipigana.
Hata mimi nimejama leta hiyo point hapa. These guys had an entire different group, guys. Mimi walikuwa wamenieka huko kando,
and imagine
kika waramba wakanikujia.
And imagine, now can I tell you the funny thing is, we still talk to the friends in that group. I feel like, and some of them are friends in their own group, some of them separated, some of them, like, just, I feel like seasons.
You guys still have that group?
No, we don't have that group. We don't have it.
You know that thing where your friend, your bestie has another bestie?
No, I don't have another bestie, promise. Cross my heart and hope to die. Kalamba kidole.
I dare you. I will go and unfriend you and unfriend them.
But imagine, I feel like seriously, especially for me, I think it was very shocking.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a social butterfly, and like adulthood is making me like be very intentional about like my friends who I keep in my circle and all that. Because I think for me, I always thought everybody is my friend.
You know, someone said we have like entertainment friends and empowerment friends. Unaonaje?
I feel like our entertainment friends, like, are they really like friends?
But, okay, just hear me out. If you really wanted to go clubbing right now, who would you call? Don't say their name. You know their person. So you would call someone. Would you call me?
No.
Exactly.
I can call you once in a while, once a year.
You see? But if you wanted to like do it
this week, next week, next week.
You have someone for that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I feel like much as we have like different types of friends, I feel like there should also be like some sort of constance in the difference. You understand? Like, you could be my entertainment friend, but we are friends because we share certain values.
Yeah.
But you are more of an entertainment friend than an empowerment friend.
And it helps to have both in your life. You can't just have one kind of person. It's like having just one flavor of ice cream.
That I agree.
That doesn't work.
Yeah.
So, what do you feel about expectations with friends? This one.
I feel like there's something Ruth said. Ruth said. Friendship ni kama shamba. Lazima upalilie.
Watu wako na wisdom. My
friend
friend,
is like a garden. You need to tend to your garden.
Yeah.
So like,
mpaka nimesikia I've not called Ruth for such a long time.
I know.
I feel
like
so
friendship is like a garden. You need to tend to your garden. So like expectations zako pia zisikuwe huku juu na wewe pia hakuna kitu unafanya.
Yeah,
it's sort of like a two-way traffic. So much as like there's adulting, there's so many things happening. At the end of the day, we still need to like
see the effort.
Yeah, put in the effort. Even if we talk once in 2 months, like at least we are talking, and then at least it's not just one person always reaching out. At least jaribu to reach out to the other person. So I feel like in friendship, expectations should be just normal. Usieke like too ungodly expectations on someone. And then someone also said, I feel like sometimes also with friendship, you need to put in the effort, and people put in more effort in friendship than, say, for example, family. Yeah. Because you know this friend ako hapa kwa sababu amekuchagua na anaweza toka, by the way. So it's not like family. No, family is
you stick. Okay, hapo bado utasema mimi na familia.
Family you can't cut ties.
Someone off completely.
Yeah,
I get that. For me, expectations na friends, I think nilizitupa somehow. Sijui tasemaje, because I think both of us have undergone loss, like deep loss. And I would say you underwent loss when you were much younger. Like kuna expectation ilikuwa na vile watu wangekuwa for you, or
can I be honest? I had no expectations whatsoever. None. I was so clueless. I was too clueless to even have expectations. I had no expectation, none whatsoever.
I feel like I failed.
Honestly,
that time. I didn't even show up for you.
I didn't expect anything. Like I didn't. First of all, I feel like whatever I was dealing with was too huge. That I also like. Hata mimi mwenyewe, I couldn't comprehend it to an extent that I didn't think any of my friends then would comprehend it.
Well, now for me, when I lost like my grandma first, with mom, then grandma, then babu, like I felt, student I explain Ajay, there was just a void. I think I shared with you that. I think even that's what brought us even more closer.
Because you were friends.
You used to send me memes every day.
We were friends, but we were not like close.
And this brought us really close because I felt like that time, people just go on with it. Like that's a funny thing with grief. People move on.
People move on.
People just continue. I was like, Mbaka, there's something I always tell my husband. Let me not say that. People went on some sort of trip when I was grieving, and it really hurt me. Like I can't explain how much hurt I felt. Like you're fighting for your life. You're there, and people just So you really popped at that time because you were texting me every day. Lapsy, you texted me every day. I would go 4 days, I'm not responding. I would go a week, I am not responding. Lapsy ni nani? Hello, how are you? Here is a joke. Here is what? Here is like every day. Mbaka I started responding. I had to respond.
And now I feel like when you've gone through grief, you understand grief. You don't understand your friend's grief, but you understand grief, and you understand how grief works. Because sometimes you're telling people, oh, don't visit me, don't come and see me, don't buy me any gift, don't send me anything.
Why are you outing me like this?
No, but in real life, you're really hoping that when the bell rings, it's someone has sent you flowers, or someone is coming to see you. You understand? So when you've been through grief, you understand that. You understand that. Like you understand that much as unajifanya hapa like
when you body,
you don't want to be seen, you don't want to be. And true. I feel like, let me tell you, Anita, the thing about grief, or the thing about pain, or the thing about life, you always remember how people treated you when you were in the pits. It's sad.
So sad.
It's sad, but it's
so
true.
Sad. Like you can be there smiling with someone, but like you've gone through it, you're out. You're not holding anything against them. But you look at them, then there's just that caffeine. Like how could you do this to me? How could you treat me like this at this point? Because you usually weigh friendship with showing up. That's like the number one rule of friendship. You show up to my birthday party, I show up to your birthday party. You buy me a birthday gift.
I buy you a birthday.
Like it's not a give and take really, but it's more of just the flow. So you're like, me, when this happened to you, my life stopped.
I was there for you.
I supported you. Nilifanya nini? Nilichanga, nilikuombea, nilikutumia flowers. Then me, my time happens, bro, you can't even chat. You can't even say hi.
Because even if I don't respond to your message, trust me, it means something. When I'm in that bubble. Because grief is messed up.
Grief.
It's really
of all
bad.
the things, I never want to meet. Talking of expectations and friends. When do we have these boundaries with friends? Zenye watu sasa wana feel so comfortable mpaka kwa relationship ya wenyewe. Mpaka mtu anaji-invite anakuwa third party, because I've never understood your husband cheating with your best friend.
Let me
somebody explain to me, like I'm a 2-year-old, 3-year-old.
Let me tell you.
How?
Mimi, if your friend or if your best friend cheats with your husband, they were never your friend in the first place.
They were.
Because
you remember this thing? I think this should be our logo.
You have no business texting your friend's husband. Munaongea nini?
Munasema nini? Yenye wezi niambia?
Muna chat nini usiku?
Munasema nini?
You're going for lunch. What are you going to eat? Why are you going for lunch?
With your friend's husband. You know these people who, I can say like my husband, alikuwa na friends before. So like those are okay.
That's okay.
Shida, like I actually met you in this guy's life. But you are my friend.
How are you now my husband's friend?
To my husband. Then you two are hanging, like what? Like who? Where?
I feel like there should be boundaries.
Very
there should
strong
be like
ones.
Very strong boundaries, because And it's not a matter of trust. It's a matter of respect.
Yeah,
it's a matter of respecting your friend's relationship, your friend's marriage, your friend's boundaries. Because I don't have any business chatting with your husband at midnight, or even chatting with your husband during the day. What are we talking about?
Excuse me, Kwanza Goja. Why is that husband responding? Goja. Yes, I'm blaming the lady, but why is the husband responding? Wacha.
So, first of all, if your husband is even talking with your friend behind your back, even both of them, even that husband of yours, he's their problem.
You know, there's often, you know, when I was in campus, this lady, I'm telling alinimwambia verbatim, when you're done with your man, please pass him to me.
Was this lady your friend?
My friend anambia unajua Antana kwanga mpoa, but then in case break up. I'm like, madam,
why would you even tell someone that? Or those friends who usually tell you, unajua those friends who usually tell you, by the way, bwanako anakuanga mzuri, I wish ningekuwa na bwana kama.
You wish what? Wish what? What are you wishing? Wish washwinti? What is that?
Wishinti?
But
it's bad manners. Bad manners. Guys, if you're doing
bad
that,
manners.
Just stop. It's bad.
It is really bad.
Wrong.
Like, there are so many men in the world. If you love it, like, there's friendship, there's sisterhood, there's a girl code of conduct. Kuna hiyo girl code. Surely you cannot. By that, you cannot even date someone's ex. Hata uko, no, we are not doing that.
Like, honestly, if your husband does that to you with your friend, cut them off, both of them. It's so disrespectful.
Anyway, as this topic's about friendship, so I will be more on the friendship part.
Wait first. How do you even feel comfortable? Just usikia hata we Vivi.
No.
Kukata una chat umekula tu lunch uko na bwana rafiki yako.
They say is like married men are the easiest or most comfortable because kuna mtu anamtunza, you know. You know, of course, like your husband is not the same way you met him. You make sure he looks good every day, every morning before he leaves. You make sure you know he's smelling nice, amepata haircut. So mtu akimwona huko yeye anaona finished product. You know what? Tutarudi tena. Naona hapa tutashinda tukirudi. So anyway, what's your take on friendships and businesses? Because hapa kuna group tuko nayo tukasema tunachanga pesa. Mbona tujachanga pesa?
Let me tell you. So, hey, my friends and I started a savings group.
But I tukafungua MMF. Surely.
I feel like if I
am blaming you. I am blaming you.
No, me and Winnie were very committed.
No, I was committed.
Oh, you were also committed.
Even okay, watch out.
But you are not very committed. Me and Winnie are the ones who are committed.
You
say the truth and shame the devil. I feel like the reason why that didn't work is not because we were not committed to it. I feel like we were at different levels in our lives. Where like ni kama kila mtu finances zake zilikuwa like kila mtu alikuwa na different priorities financially.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like maybe for me, my priority at that particular point in time was saving. Yeah, because like my career had just started stabilizing and I was trying to save up as much as I could. Unaona? Then sasa kuna breaks. She'd already settled in her marriage. She had started her business and all that. So like people were at different levels. Ruth was also settling. She was, I would say, almost at the same time as me. Like career yake ndo ilikuwa imeanza ku take off and all that. Winnie, I think because she was introducing us, she was the one who was introducing us to this. Of course, she had to be at the forefront
to show us the way.
Exactly. So I feel like everyone's I don't know what was happening.
I don't know what was happening. But there's always something happening.
But I think it didn't work out because I think we were at different levels financially and like we had different financial priorities. So ukiambia kila mtu alete hapo pesa every month, it's like mtu mwingine anaangalia anasema, no, but I need to inject this money into my business. I need to do this. I need to do that. I have bills. I have responsibilities.
That's true.
So that's why it didn't work. But guys, please turudi tu kwa hiyo kitu.
Tutarudi. Now, on that point of friends and money, kuna hii biashara. Unapata someone is selling. I'm always doing one business or another. You find that paying your friend is difficult. Why do people, they would rather go buy something from someone else. They would go and pay full value from someone else. But when it comes to their friends, like maybe you're selling phones. Nikikuja kwako nataka uniuzie kitu ya 50k uniuzie 20k. Why is that?
I feel like Neo expectations. Like I expect because you're my friend, you should give me favors or I should have like better whatever. And for me, what I usually say is, in fact, as your friend or as your friend, I should be the one promoting you and supporting you the most.
You know.
Unless when you unipe discount to say this is a friendship discount. No. There's something I saw on Instagram. There's someone who's saying she's a consultant and her friend reached out to her and was like, I need you to do some consultancy work for me. Send me your quotation. And the lady sent the quotation and her friend was like, okay, sawa, let's plan and meet so that we have a meeting. When they met, anasema like rafiki yake alimgombanisha from beginning to end because the friend was like, I know this is a quarter of what you charge. Why are you charging me a quarter of what you charge? Give me the normal rate card. I know how much you charge. Why are you giving me a quarter? Charge me the full amount. And I remember even when you and Winnie were doing when we did the photo shoot.
Oh yeah.
Everyone bought full price.
Yeah, full price.
Yeah, it's just important. Even if I don't have the money, then I can tell you, Sawa, this thing is going for 5K. Let me give you 2.5, and then I'll give you 2.5.
Yeah. For me, I really don't like it. Okay, it's also two sides for me because with my friend, I really like supporting my friends. If my friend is selling something, the probability is I'll buy from my friend first. So shida now with other friendships, you pay full price. Then someone, since you're their friend, they give you
something substandard. No,
I really don't like that.
No.
Oh my God, Aki, nilisema mimi and bad service. God, I hate it. So like friends, let's try to give each other the same grace. Vile tu nataka mtu akutreat, we pia mtreat hivyo.
I think it's important. It's important, and it also boosts your friends. Like your friend will even have more confidence in their business based on how you treat their product and you treat their business.
And now my last point is going to be learning the different types of overlapping friendships. I think we've already covered this. It's just highlighting that different friends tend to different needs of your life. It's like a Venn diagram. There's just a friend for I had noted here. There are friends. There's a wiser friend, someone you go to for advice. There's a bolder friend, someone who's always trying something new. There's a cheerleader, someone you go to when you're down and they'll be like, you can do this, you can do it. There's also the doer friend who, according to what I was reading, hopefully that is you. When you have all these people in your circle, you should be able to propel forward. What's your take on that?
I think I like that. Because you're right, like much as, and I feel like also with friendship, we usually just expect our friends to be everything to us, but are we that to them? Like, are we that to them? And there's someone who said, there's someone who said, yes, your friends, your friend is your shoulder to lean on, but are you your friend's shoulder to lean on?
That is something for me. Apple, I feel like I'm the person people come to when they have problems. Which makes me feel like I rarely have people to talk to. Like you've seen me vulnerable how many times? Like I rarely.
But let me tell you, I appreciate the fact that you're vulnerable with me because it's been 15 years.
15 years.
It's been 15 years.
I love you too, babe.
15 years before I saw Anita. No, okay, it was like maybe 14 or 13 years before I saw you break down and cry and tell me I'm not okay. There's something wrong. But me, I'm always crying.
I know I'm always, but I'm that. Okay, again, it's a trauma response, yangu. That's I'm in therapy for. I tend to hold. I'm such a, even with my husband. Can you imagine? Like, okay, no, with him I'm vulnerable. Who am I? Okay, with everyone else, it's always.
I feel like you always have to put up a brave
always have to show face. Because like when I meet people, especially from my in-love side, they're always like, you're always smiling. I'm like, guys, I could be going through the shittiest of day, I will still show up smiling. It takes like, maybe like you can tell something is off with me because you've been with me, you'll tell I'm not okay. You'll tell I'm maybe avoiding a conversation but with someone else you just see I'm okay, I'm happy, I'm smiling, but guys,
but you're going through it.
Because when I'm overly smiling, I'm not okay. Because I don't want to feel the emotions.
Yeah, but I feel like it's important for you to have like the different types of friends, and also know what type of friend you are to your friends. Yeah. Because much as we usually say, oh, I usually say, unajua wale watu wanasemanga, all your girls are toxic, sijui you're what. Check yourself.
You're also toxic.
If you are who you attract.
So guys, that wraps up our stories about friendships and how we've been here for 15 years.
Yeah.
Tunamaliza contract lini?
Atumalizi contract please. We are here for like umeona hiyo document yenye mtu anasema ati me when I'm giving my best friend for life contract, and they ask me, why am I signing this? No, don't worry, don't even read it. Just some useless document. Just sign. You don't need to read. Don't need to go through. Don't need to go through.
Yeah. Clearly, you see what I have to put up with. This my bestie. So thank you guys. Thank you, Lapsy, for coming.
Thank you for having me. I've had so much fun.
You'll be back again.
Correct. I live here. This is my empire.
Oh God. Okay, guys.
This is her empire. I'm just here chilling.
It is her. It's her world. We just exist in it. Yeah. So don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Is over. Tell me your juicy friendship stories. I want to hear about what you have to say about this, guys. So asanteni sana. Eleza, ambia address the nation.
Thank you very much, guys. Support my bestie.
When you are waiting,
please. Yeah, I was waiting for it. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. Subscribe. Please, kusubscribe ni bure. Mbona unyime mtu subscription? Surely. Now wash a bell. So that when she posts a new video, you see it. Please, I beg.
Thank you.
As in, we reject finance bill, but also support.
Yes.
Seriously. It's free.
I can't do. Anyway, sawa. Tuwamalizie na turus.